Welcome to Gainesville, Georgia. Behind this door here is my shop. We're going to go in and take a look at what goes on here, some of the stuff that we're currently building, and actually what we do here on a day-to-day basis. Surprised at work, sometimes I get locked out of my own shop. I'm Kent Waters. I'm the owner of this business, or I like to say that I'm the owner. My wife owns a little bit of it too. This is a shop that's kind of well versed. We do complete one-off customs, we do race cars, we do restoration, we do race car restoration, we do drag cars, we do street rods, hot rods, plain old restoration on anything pretty much. Most of my stuff that I do has been built for people or purchased by people that are so private the cars never get shown. So we've got a ton of work that's out there, but nobody ever sees it. It goes into the private collections that, you know, very few people see. We do cars for NASCAR people such as Rick Hendrick Motorsports, collectors that buy at Barrett-Jackson. We've sold numerous cars at Barrett-Jackson. We have actually built some award-winning restorations and sold those cars here in 80 to 90 days. I know what it takes to do a high-end car in a short amount of time. That's what we specialize in here. We made a name for ourselves in this business doing that. At an early age, 18, 19 years old, I went into NASCAR racing, went straight to the top, built, NASCAR race cars for Bill Elliott, nearly my whole entire racing career. After we got through there, I think I was there 10 or 12 years, I came into this, and I've been here ever since doing this. And we took everything that we learned in the race world and applied it to the street car world. The biggest thing people don't understand is back then there was no car of tomorrow. We actually built the chassis, we built the body, all of the body was hand built. There's very few pieces on those cars at that time that wasn't built by hand. And at that time, I was pretty young, I was a young guy, 19, 20 years old, so all of that experience came early on. I learned to do all that stuff before I really learned anything else. Most guys when they're in their 20s are just getting started. Whenever I was in my early 20s, I already had 6 or 7 years experience. What I think of the work, not much. It looks to me like a group of amateurs that have all of a sudden gotten thrown into the spotlight and don't have enough experience to do what they're doing. I mean, honestly, it looks like a group of car flippers that got some tools and started trying to build cars. I mean, everything that they do that I see on our level here is subpar in every department, in every way. This is my fabrication shop at Kent Waters Originals. I'll take you guys on a tour, introduce you to the guys that work here every day, and you can meet them one at a time. This is my head fabricator here, Jim.
My name's Jim Black, head fabricator. I work for Kent Waters Originals, better known as world's famous Kent Waters Originals. I worked with the man for many years, and I enjoy my work. What else?
He was actually my boss when we began in this business. I went to work for Bill Elliott at a young age. He was a shop foreman. He was my boss. When we started in this business, he came here, went to work for me here. He's my lead fabricator on my Riddler project that we're doing here. And he oversees the rest of my fabrication on all other builds that we've got going at one given time. Let me introduce you guys to my wife. This is Courtney. She owns half of the company, and you want to tell them what you do here?
The majority half. Well, first off, I do the boss. Let's go through the list. I take care of our 1 and 2 year olds at the shop, in my office. I do the payroll, I write all the checks, all the office work, keep the peace.
Next, guys, we're going to go over here and take a look at this 55 Chevrolet. We're going out to Bonneville in a few weeks to try to break 200 miles an hour with a stock body 55 Chevrolet. Working on it is Greg Bryant. I've known him since I was 17 years old. He's my head mechanic here. Tell us what you're doing here.
What's up, guys? Working on this 55. We're getting ready to take it to Bonneville. Hopefully this thing will break 200 miles per hour. Sure the hell it will. It's a fast car. It's got an ex-NASCAR engine in it. I just can't wait to see. I think we're going to pop some butt when we get out there. Outrun some people.
Run the boss's errands. Make sure the men and the babies are fed.
Okay, next guys, we're going to go in here in my final assembly room. We've got a 36 Ford Street rod we're building in here. It's on final assembly. I introduced you to Paul Smith. Paul's a long-time friend. We worked together for years in the NASCAR stuff.
How you doing? I'm Paul Smith. I'm a head fabricator, head designer, do final assembly. We're here doing these cars that people dream to have. This is where they come reality. Other shops, I don't want to name them. They just put a little paint on something, make it look nice. But when you get to the bottom line, you uncover their junk, bring it to us, we make it right. So, but that's what we do here. If you want it to the bottom line, that's you get a lot of racing experience, and as you know, you win on Sunday, you sell on Monday.
Also change the diapers of our 1- and 2-year-old girls, of course. I'm the planner, the peacemaker. I nag just enough.
Now I'm going to show you guys my mechanic shop. This is where we bring everybody else's problems, everybody else's mistakes. A lot of these cars come from auctions, bought by collectors. They get it, realize that they were had. We bring them in here, and this is where we fix some mistakes. And this is Tanner Goforth. You want to tell them a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, my name's Tanner Goforth. Only been here for about 4 months now, and I just wanted to pursue a career in cars, so decided to go with the best. Everybody here lives cars. We don't just build them, we live them. It's a true passion. It's something I really want to pursue, and it's just where I decided to be.
I clean up. I slam doors when necessary. I order and pick up food. I yell occasionally.
Next, guys, we're going to go over here to our paint shop, take a look around. Do those guys at Gas Monkey even have a paint shop? I don't know. You tell me. This is Daniel Cagle. He's our painter, body man here. He does a lot of other stuff too, but that's just among some of the stuff that he does. We pretty much, all these guys around here can build a complete car, but we tend to specialize also.
I'm Daniel Cagle. I'm the painter slash body guy. I do all the body and paint work here. We do a lot of high-end restoration, hot rod building for a lot of high-end customers. I came from doing collision work where it was get it out and get it out the door to working on these things where it's every bolt's turned from the rails to the, putting the interior in. So I enjoy it. I come here because I'm a car guy and I like cars, and we work on some pretty nice stuff your normal average person won't see every day.
Take pictures, spend the money, pay the bills, sweep the floors, order supplies.
This is Brian Westbrook, my brother-in-law.
Hey, I'm Brian Westbrook.
We work well together. He's my brother-in-law, so most of the time I feel like I can say anything to him. I can do anything. I can be myself. I don't really have to worry about pissing him off. I'm sure I do a lot.
Oh yeah, but I put it back. I don't take no crap from him.
But at the end of the day, he's married to my sister, so.
So yeah, I got the upper hand on him. He just don't really realize it.
But it gets out of hand sometimes, but I don't think it gets so far out that we don't really worry about stepping on each other's feelings or anything like that.
No, we communicate good. That's the main thing. Sometimes Kent can be kind of hard to
Understatement.
yeah, try to put it in a nice way. But no, it's kind of stressful sometimes. But that's kind of what I do. I kind of am the medium guy between everybody else and Kent, and we just
not just the employees, but our customers.
Yeah,
too.
so we can kind of go with each other and make it work, no matter what's said and done.
I don't worry about hurting his feelings. Basically, this is all I've ever done. I don't have anything else. There's not going to be anything else for me. This is it.
What sets us apart is our guys. We got the best, top of the line fabricators, mechanics. I mean, that's what sets us apart. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, yeah, whatever. We do really have a great group of guys. All of these guys that are here with me have been either long-term friends. I've worked with some of these guys in excess of 20 years. One of my guys here was actually my boss for long-term. Brian here, I've known since I was 10 or 11 years old. That's the big thing, the chemistry here. When you get really good chemistry between people, we're all like family. We don't have the problems that everybody else have. I guess the thing that makes us unique is how many different arenas we've had experience in here. We've got, a Bonneville, 200-mile-an-hour Bonneville race car behind us here. We've got street cars. We built race cars. We build top-of-the-line, Riddler-type customs. We build cars for auctions. We build cars for ourselves sometimes and sell them at auction. It's just a versatility here. We're not nailed down to one particular thing. We do like to do it all and do it well.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we are the best. If you look at our cars compared to everybody else's, there's no comparison. So it's, that's what sets us apart. When you go to a car show and you look at our, for instance, door gaps and the way the hoods fit and the deck lids fit.
Our paint work, our detail work.
I mean, all
hands
together,
down.
there ain't nobody no better than
we
are.
also do this stuff in a record amount of time. I mean, a lot of people laugh when you tell them you do a concourse restoration in 90 days. But
yeah, sometimes he lets his mouth overload his butt, and then all of us guys have to damn kill ourselves to make up for it. But that's all right. That's why we do it. That's why that's why we're considered to being the best around.
Everybody bites off more than they can chew.
Well, I know, but
time.
You do it every day about it. But anyway.
Well, whenever I do, I know I've got a great group of guys that's going to have my back.
That's right. That's why we. That's
at
why
the end of the day, we're collectively better as a group than we are as individuals. We tend to lean on each other. We don't. Most of us here have come to the determination this is what we're going to do. This is our, this is our life, and we don't just say it. We live it. I mean, we actually do we build everything here in-house. We don't contract a lot of stuff out. We take pride in being able to take cars in here and build them from start to finish, and they never leave the building. And you just don't see that everywhere else.
However, I do not clean the men's bathroom.
I've watched about every episode, and we're kind of in the same boat. We build cars here to sell at auction. We build cars for customers. We build cars for people. We build cars to fulfill people's dreams, and everything we do here, our cars start in the $125,000 range up to $500,000. We just finished a $500,000 '69 Camaro for Rick Hendrick from the NASCAR team owner. We have currently probably 3 or 4 cars going here that are in that $200,000 to $500,000 range. We know those cars. We've actually built and sold cars like that in that price range for ourselves. So no, we're no stranger here to what it takes to build a high-end car for an auction or for a customer. We have a lot of return customers that keep bringing us cars time after time after time. We never run out of work here. We've got a 2-year waiting list. So yeah, I think we can compete with just about anybody on any level, because anywhere you go in this business, there's not going to be anybody that I know of that has this much experience under one roof with this many people that have been in so many different venues, from racing to street cars to show cars. We've got it all here under one roof, and I'm not afraid to try anything. We've never been in a situation where we wanted to do something or tried to do something that we failed or that we weren't able to get the job done.